friends, and welcome back to Fallout 2. In our last video, we arrived into Reading, which means new location, new people to meet, new quests to pick up, new trouble to get into. And speaking of that, the first thing I want to do is to try to jailbreak some of these people here just to see how it goes. You know, why not? I failed it. What is it? It's 3. It's 2. I'm always, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm never going to remember. I failed to pick the lock. Ooh, I definitely picked the lock. Is there anyone in here? There's nobody even in here. Well, that was... Let's try this. Find upstanding citizen, I'm sure, right here. The sheriff doesn't seem to mind or notice. A man looks as though he lives here. I've been looking at you too. What are you looking at? Welcome to the big city. Been in Reading long. I hear they got twisters miles wide in the Midwest. Oh, we could go for a smoke. Okay. Let's try unlocking the door for this lady. Someone just... Oh, did the door just shut automatically? How you doing? How you doing? I have not been in Reading long. I'm looking at you. Why are you in jail? Okay, well, I guess I'll just shut the door. And I'll shut the door here, too. That was very anticlimactic. Okay, so we picked up a quest when we were here. Vault City travel log? What's that? Vault City, Northern California travel log. Warning, if Vault citizens find it necessary to travel outside of Vault City, they should keep the following list of items on their person. A supply of prepackaged Vault City issue rations. Never eat any food offered by an outsider, as you introduce bacteria or radioactive particles into your system. A Geiger counter. I think somebody might have one of those, but I'm not going to worry about it. Always be certain to monitor ambient radiation levels wherever you travel. At least 2 stim packs at all times. The slightest cut or nick could introduce harmful bacteria into your system. Reading, a small mining community located west of Vault City. Reading trades gold ore for medical supplies from Vault City. All Vault citizens are encouraged to exercise extreme caution when traveling inside Reading, as the provincial miners are not strongly governed. Population, a census is unavailable, but Reading is believed to have hundreds of residents. The government is a mayor and town council. Background radiation count, current readings are unavailable. Unknown mutation rate believed to be low. How much do I have? Oh my goodness. When did I get this? I wonder, like, how long have I had it? So I've got New Reno, New NCR, Broken Hills, Vault City. This utopia is free from crimes and other sociological ills that inflict the other communities in Northern California. It has existed independent since its emergence from Vault 8 and maintains a thriving economy based on exporting medical technology to outsider communities in Northern California. All citizens are encouraged to remain in Vault City whenever possible. Current census is 103 citizens. Government is first citizen and council. Files have been deleted, missing the following strings. Gecko groundwater contamination. That's regarding radiation count. Mutation rate files have been deleted, missing the following strings. Birth rate. Maybe I'll read these before I go to each one of these sections. I could have sworn I picked up a quest here. Did I load into the wrong save? Nope, I didn't. I had to go take care of a widow for him, right? Glad to see you again. You've got to take care of that widow Rooney problem before I can pay you, though. Yeah, where is she? Is this her house right here? It said it was like right nearby. Here. You see a thin old woman who's seen better times. Let's save into a new save. And then we'll loot her place. What are those? Oh, plants. Okay, well, let's talk to... I'm assuming, yes, this is Widow Rooney. Hello there, young lady. What can old Widow Rooney do for you? Well, I've got some bad news for you, Widow Rooney. I was just looking around and wondered who lived here. Nice to meet you, Widow Rooney. Yeah, I've got some bad news for you. I see. So you're the one doing Ascorti's dirty work now. What are you going to do? Kill me? Kick me out into the cold? Ascorti, who's that? Outside air will be good for you? Move it, Granny. If you know what's good for you. Oh my gosh. I can't stand the idea of anybody kicking an old lady like you out. How much do you owe him back rent? Ascorti, who's that? Ascorti. Ascorti is nobody but the greediest, most conniving, slipperiest, low-down, weasel, crawling, gutless slimeball in this here town. He's the mayor as well as my landlord. Oh, that Ascorti. Well, why didn't you just say so? I hope that eases what serves you for a conscience. I don't want to kick the nice little old lady out, but how much do you owe in back rent? Well, I owe Ascorti 6 months in back rent. $120 for this flea hostel. I just don't have it. Some of my Brahmin took sick and died and I couldn't pay. If I don't get him the money soon, he's going to have the sheriff evict me. Well, actually, this is when you bring up the sheriff. I'm supposed to be doing the sheriff's job for him. I'm the one that's supposed to kick you out now. Evict a harmless old crone like you? That's not nice. Who would do that? Don't call the lady a crone. I'd hate to see you kicked out. Why don't you let me pay your back rent for you? I have a little use for money. I'm the chosen one. No, we have lots of uses for money, Jane. So that's terrible. I'd love to help, but I don't have any liquid assets. Let's try the second one, even though we call her a crone. I feel like that's really rude, though. Ascorti. Ascorti's nobody but the greediest, most... Okay, that Ascorti. Yeah, let's try the first one. I'll reload if I mess it up. I hope that eases what serves you as a conscience. No. I guess the third one is what it's going to be. I'd hate to take money from someone touched in the head. Ms. Chosen One. It's nothing. I'm happy to do it. Here's the $120 you need. You know, I do feel a bit woozy after that last fight. Maybe I should think about this a bit more. Goodbye. Nope, first one. You took care of the Widow Rooney's problem. Or the Widow Rooney problem, rather. You gained 1,500 experience. It doesn't bode well for today when I'm already messing up reading stuff. I need more NPC dialogue. Like, they need to have more voiceover bits. All right, I finished. Do I not have a quest yet? Really? Did it get put underneath something else? I doubt it, but I'm good. Yeah, am I gonna check all of them? Yes. One of those unmarked quests that Fallout does that I really wish that they wouldn't ever do. You did a real nice job, a real nice thing for the Widow Rooney. Made friends all around and kept the peace. Thanks. You ready for another job? I think you've got a real knack for it. Sure, tell me about the next job, Sheriff. I hear that the miners from both the Morningstar and Cocoa Weave mines here in town are fixing to stir up a ruckus at Lou's Malamute Saloon. I'll pay you $300 to break it up. You get over there right away. It's across the street and down towards the west side of town here. So it's right across the street and down towards the west side of town. Okay, I'll get right on it, Sheriff. Goodbye. I don't think I want to become involved in fisticuffs. Can we trade? Is there anything? Of course, there's nothing worth trading. Okay, well, let's save. And then Ascorti's Ace. Okay, that's where the mayor must live. And then there's the saloon. Let's explore down here a bit before we head to the saloon. Guys, you need to, nope. Okay, I was like, Sulik, don't get in the way. Okay, was there anything here? Doesn't look like it. Hello, mine worker. Been in Reading long? Nope. I thought you were supposed to have horns on your head. Why would I have horns on my head? Are you gonna like run away screaming? Because that would be kind of funny. I am gonna loot your stuff though. I'll take your jet away from you. I'm doing you a favor. Yeah, I'm gonna take your food too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a chosen one in need. Oh, dresser. Done. Nope. Table. Okay, let's go to the hospital. What are these? Trash cans. You can barely read the label. Keep your city streets clean. Painless Doc Johnson? Okay. A bedraggled wretch. Rat not get in way, rat want help. Rat try real hard to help. I clean, okay? Okay. I heard they got twisters. I don't know why I put up with your incompetence. Who are you talking to? What is this machine? Rat real sorry. You just better or you find yourself out on the streets again. I'm just too kind. Did I get a quest yet? Reading, I did! Break up the bar brawl. Okay. No, doctor, no put rat out. Rat be good. Rat promise. Well, let's talk to Painless Doc Johnson, Reading's resident physician. Hello there. I'm Painless Doc Johnson. What can I do for you? Hey, Doc, I just had some questions for you. I was wondering if you had any meds I could trade for. Doc, I heard about some special armor implants. Oh, he's an actual doctor. Let's see what he has to trade first. I might be able to provide you with some supplies. Let's see what you've got in trade. Okay. What do you... Super stim pack. Okay, and money. Mentats. How much do these super stim packs go for? 892. Wow, that's really pricey there, sir. I feel like I can't form words. They're so expensive. Okay. Let me ask you something. I was just wondering about what's going on here in town. Let's start there. Lately, it seems as though more miners are spending their time flying on jet than mining. If this keeps up, Reading's gold production will come to a halt. New Reno doesn't seem to mind it, though. What does New Reno have to do with it? New Reno's like the drug capital of the Wasteland, is what I remember. Is that right? New Reno sells to jet. Yep. Pretty cheap. Jet's real habit forming, like nothing you've ever seen before. They figure that if they get enough people in an area using it, those people will do anything to get more. That gives them de facto control of an area like Reading. So if you don't want New Reno to control Reading, just who do you want in charge of here? Well, everyone wants a part of the gold here in Reading, so we're going to be controlled by someone eventually. I just want us to have the master that's going to do the best job for Reading. And who do you think that is? The way I see it, Reading's best chance is with Vault City controlling things here. Really? That's where I'm from. Oh. So I might be biased, but I really do think that Vault City can do a better job of helping the citizens of Reading. Why is that? Because they handle Vault City in a just and humane manner. They would do the same for Reading, I'm sure of it. Vault City takes care of their citizens all right, but they treat non-citizens like dirt. That's nonsense. Vault City does extend special privileges to citizens, but only because they're better qualified to enjoy those things than brutish non-citizens. You just proved my point. Besides, everyone can qualify for Vault City citizenship if they pass the test. I'm not sure how the people here in Reading will react to rule by Vault City. They will realize the benefits soon enough. Yeah, they'll all be like servants. Air quote servants. They'll realize the benefits soon enough. I'm certain that they'll welcome Vault City's administration with open arms eventually. I see. Well, let me ask you about something other than politics. I hear that Reading has been having a problem here with its exports lately. Has it? We sure do. Too much jet, not enough work, but where did you hear that? McClure in Vault City told me? Sure. I know McClure. He's on the Vault City Council. What did he tell you? That mine production is way down and gold prices are way up? That's true. The miners here are all getting high on jet instead of working, so exports are down and prices are up. The situation can't last. Okay, let's ask about something else. Just wondering about what's going on here in town. I think I just did that one. Why do they call you Painless Doc Johnson? Do you get them hooked on jet? It's because my patients usually pass out before they get to screaming too much. It's kind of a joke. I see. Well, that's comforting, I guess. Let me ask you about something else then. What now? Let's see. I wonder what's going on in town. Where does the jet come from? All of jet here in town is shipped here from the Mordino family in New Reno. It comes mostly in bulk packages, and then I process it into user ampules. So I end up selling all of it right here. So you're like a dealer. Like they're the supplier and you're the dealer? Is that like how this is working? You must be real chummy with New Reno then? I fill the user ampules with jet and then distribute it purely as a service to the people of Reading. Sure you do. I don't make a profit doing it. If I didn't do it, then some other quack would be preparing the chem with germ-encrusted rusty equipment. I never get this population disease-free after that. What a nice guy you are, Doc. That's great. How noble of you, Doctor. I'll thank you not to use such heavy sarcasm when you say that. Call it nobility if you like. I prefer practicality. The mine owners pay me a stipend to keep the miners relatively healthy and able to work. If I let someone else work with the jet, I'll never be able to do the job I'm paid for. Oh, I mean, like, technically you're making a point, but I don't know. Hippocratic oaths may not be a thing in the Wasteland. Doc, I heard about, although I guess it could fall into the Hippocratic oath. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about this. I heard about the special armor implants. I read something about that too. It's not too hard to do if you've got the training and the equipment. Do you have what you need to perform the operations? Mostly, I have the skill and the training, but I don't have the implant material. That means that we will just have to improvise. I think I can get what I need from, oh yeah, combat armor. I just want to see what his prices are. Well, yes, but if I packed in too much armor, the patient sure isn't going to win any beauty prizes. I don't care about that. I just want the protection. What can you do exactly? There are actually 4 different operations. Okay. Oh, hang on. This is more info. 4 different operations that can be performed. There's a dermal impact armor that protects against impact. The Phoenix armor implants that protects against heat. Then each one has an assault enhancement as well. You have to get the basic armor before you can get the assault enhancement. Okay, so let's see, the dermal impact is 5,000. Okay. I feel like that's the cheapest one. Okay, well, let's save now that we've rambled for like an hour with the doctor and loot his bookshelves. Maybe he has some medical journals. Open the curtain. Nobody has a doctor's bag. Oh, nice. First aid book. For free. There's so many people in here. Rats save nice bugs for doctor to eat. No, I don't want to eat them, you fool. I just don't want to watch you eat them. Ew. Rats. That's a little on the gross side. Now, I have not been in this building, I don't think. Hello, Madame Modjeska. Let's save and talk to her. I am Madame Modjeska. What do you wish of me? What do you do here, Madame Modjeska? Lately, I don't do much at all. I used to run part of Lou's operation at the Malamute Saloon, but we had a falling out, so I quit. Okay. All right. Looks as though a lot of people here are chem users. What's going on in town lately? Most of the rabble are just working to get enough jet. They need something to take their minds off this place. Jet? What's jet? Jet is a wonderful drug that helps me to take the edge off, maybe, this miserable existence, darling. Okay. I heard any interesting rumors? All I hear about are politics. That always seems to be a big stir in discussion. Politics? What do you mean? Have you ever seen a greased Brahmin contest? No, I've never heard anything like that. Please tell me all about this. What they do is grease up a Brahmin calf, and then everyone in the crowd tries to catch the calf. If you can't catch it yourself, you make damn sure nobody else can either. Yeah, I don't see what this has to do with politics. In this game, Reading is the greased Brahmin, and a golden one at that. New Reno, the New California Republic, and Vault City are all trying to catch us, or at least keep the others from catching us. What do you mean? Here in Reading, we mine gold. Then we ship it to New Reno, the NCR, and Vault City in return for goods. Each of those places would like to have the gold and the trade all to themselves. Why don't they just attack you and take it then? Who wouldn't? Yeah, why don't they just take it? We're big enough and far enough away to make a takeover expensive as well as dangerous. Much more efficient to have us join willingly. What do you mean? The three powers are trying to get Reading to choose which side to ally themselves with. They've all got powerful allies in town, and it looks like things are coming to a head soon. Reading's going to have to make a choice. A choice? Who's working for whom? I want to do both of these, but let's start with the choice. Okay, yeah, who's working for whom? Because all of this, the grease on this Brahmin calf is getting a bit thin. Some of the powers is going to have to make a major play to take Reading before the others do. When that happens, people are going to get hurt, a lot of people. Well, who's working for who? I'm not altogether sure, but I think the lineup's like this. Dan McGrew's all for New Reno, Marge LeBarge is for the NCR, Doc Johnson's for Vault City, and I don't know yet who Mayor Ascorti's for. Who's Marge LeBarge? Marge LeBarge is the owner of the Cocoa Reef Mine. It and the Morning Star Mine are the only two working mines left in Reading. I think that Marge is more of an NCR type. I don't think she likes their prudishness, but she recognizes power when she sees it. Who's Dan McGrew? Dangerous Dan McGrew. Ah, yes. He's the owner of the Morning Star Mine. I mean, I like the name of your mine better, but it sounds like you're dangerous. Dangerous Dan. It and the Cocoa Reef Mine are the only two working mines left in Reading. I think Dan is leaning more towards New Reno, if I had to guess. He likes his miners doped up and happy. He likes them just working for chems and not actual money, probably. So who's Doc Johnson? Painless Doc Johnson's sort of a mystery man. I don't know where he came from, but he's a real MD, all right. Only place he'd get training like that is Vault City. I'm betting he's been planted here to further their interests. He must have pissed off someone there to get the assignment. Though those VCers don't like the outside much. Yeah, I wonder why. Who's Mayor Ascorti? The mayor's a man that knows how to play both sides while he's stealing the middle. He's got a few scruples left, but mostly he'll do what's right for Reading in order to keep his own interests safe. So how can these people help a takeover? I think that the folks here will follow Mayor Ascorti's lead. He's a crook, but people trust that. He'll go with whoever's strongest. You see, whatever's good for Ascorti is also going to be good for Reading. I think he just hasn't figured out who's closest to being on top yet, but he's got to choose soon. Rumors, politics, what do you mean? I want to make sure I got all the options. A choice? Yeah, why are people going to get hurt? That's the option that I missed. People are going to get hurt because this kind of change doesn't come easy. Those that think they're not going to get the prize get it in their mind to not let anyone else get it either. The only way to avoid that is if we decide to go with one of the powers and make a quick alliance before the others catch on. Yeah, well, what do you think will happen? I think that the folks here will follow Mayor Ascorti's lead. He's a crook. Yes, ask her something else. Why do they call you Madame Modjeska? I used to work in the Malamute Saloon. As part of that job, people call me Madame. The name just stuck even though I don't work there anymore. Where do you work now? Lately, I don't do much at all. I used to run part of Lou's operation at the saloon, but we had a falling out, so I quit. Can I trade? I can trade. Okay. Wow. You guys are just so forthcoming with all sorts of information. I bet you I get to decide which faction the town sides with. I betcha. Okay, I'm gonna take all your stuff. What is this? Healing powder. Done. I need to find a proper vendor here. All these boxes and whatnot. Okay, so do I have any other quests? Is it just the one still? Yep, just the one. Anything over here? Exit grid there. The toilet, exit grid up there, it looks like. And then new area up there. All right, so I needed to go to the saloon for my next sheriff quest. This conversation between Rat and the doctor is kind of ridiculous, and I like it. All right, let's save again. Caminetto, you cocoa weave miners are all show and no go. I'll show you where to go, Blasphemous Bette. You couldn't show me where to go with a roadmap. Just because I wouldn't want to get that close to you. Don't flatter yourself, you little runt. Okay, so you'd be lucky to get a runt instead of that drilling machine you normally use. Who is this? Blasphemous Bette, a miner of them. And who's this guy? Short, burly miner with curly black hair. Okay, let's talk to the angry lady here first. What do you want, dipshit? I'm not just gonna let you fight each other. I was just wondering what's going on around here. There's a bunch of shit in this bar, and me and my Morningstar miners are gonna shovel it out into the street. The biggest turd even has a name. Caminetto. Why? What started it? I see. Well, I can't let you do that. You have to break up now. Why? What started it? Just look at their sorry ass imp-dicked selves. Who wouldn't want to stomp them flat? That's not good enough. I can't let you fight. Well, that seems like a problem, all right. I don't blame you. No, I can't let you guys fight. What the hell are you going to do about it, you goddamn shitheel? I'll kill the first person to throw a punch. I'm just going to ask you real nice like, then I'm going to load up my weapons and wait for some target practice. I like that option. The sheriff asked me to help him out while he's laid up with a bum leg. I've got to keep my word to him. Second one, obviously. Well, maybe I could use a fucking rest. I've been working my goddamn ass off lately. To the others, break it up, gang. I'll be back at work tomorrow. Good choice. Don't worry. I'm bringing Caminetto along to keep you company. Right, Caminetto? Sure. Let's bring them both to jail. I see how this is, you little piece of shit. Okay, you can take me in and Caminetto too. To Caminetto, right, my little fuckface. That's more like it. Nope, too late now. I'm going to have to open up a can of whoop ass on you too. No, we'll take them both to jail. Okay, I broke up the bar brawl. I gained 1,500 experience points. Blasphemous Bette, a miner from the Morningstar mines. Can I? All right, let's talk to the sheriff again first, but I want to talk to these two characters too. I'm not sure that putting every damn miner in town into my jail was the best way to solve that problem. I guess it worked though. Here's your money. Ready for your next job? Oh, sure. Somebody cut up a whore over at Lou's Malamute Saloon. I keep saying the word Malamute different every time, I know. Anyway, just across the street here in downtown. Go find out who did it and bring them in. I'll pay you $500 for doing it. That kind of thing is bad for business, just bad all the way around. Is there like a Jack the Ripper in Reading now or something? I'll catch whoever did it. No problem. Goodbye, Sheriff. Goodbye. Okay, find out who cut the whore. Working lady, like, okay, let me save here. I want to talk to these two in here. Caminetto, your fucking days are numbered. I gotta share this crappy jail with that jerk. I mean, you're not in the same jail cell, let's be clear. Nope, let's close the door. You sure did yourself a job there. Put every damn miner in writing behind bars. Okay, so there's 2 miners in town? Just 2? Like, that doesn't make any sort of logical sense. Okay, so I had to go to where? I had to go talk to the people at the bar? Lou's... Okay, hello there. I'm sure glad that you're taking care of that bad business with one of Lou's gals getting all cut up. Come on back when you wrapped up the case. So... the bar, right? You see a tired woman who might have been quite a looker when she was younger. A woman looks intoxicated. Another drunk lady. A tippler. A guy that's had too much to drink. Oh, okay, so this is the vault of the future. All right, well, I want to talk to all these upstanding citizens, but that's going to have to wait till tomorrow because I'm at time for today. So tomorrow, yeah, I expect we will be in Reading for several days because it does seem quite large and they have lots to say, which is great, but they have lots to say. But anyway, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Fallout 2 video.